A certain judge has decided to no longer tolerate this kind of behavior. On Tuesday, Richard Leon, a United States District Judge for the District of Columbia, struck down one of President Donald Trump's executive orders. This order targeted law firms that Trump disliked for trivial reasons. In his 73-page opinion, Leon declared the order unconstitutional and used an unusual amount of exclamation points, a punctuation mark Trump often employs. Leon's opinion featured 26 exclamation marks, plus an additional one in a quote from Trump. It is uncommon for a judge to use exclamation marks, as legal writing experts typically advise against it. Perhaps Leon aimed to communicate with Trump in a manner the president could understand. Some notable parts of the opinion include Leon describing the Trump administration's arguments as absurd and responding to a government request with an exasperated "please." At one point, Leon writes, "The order shouts through a bullhorn, if you take on causes disfavored by President Trump, you will be punished." Since returning to the White House, Trump has targeted several law firms that either refused to represent him or were linked to individuals he dislikes by suspending their attorneys' security clearances and barring their employees from federal buildings. In March, Trump directed his anger at the law firm WilmerHale because it had hired former special counsel Robert Mueller, who led the 2016 Trump-Russia investigation. WilmerHale responded by suing the Trump administration to block the order, claiming it was a plainly unlawful attack on the fundamental principles of our nation's legal system, our client's right to counsel and the First Amendment. Leon ruled in favor of WilmerHale on Tuesday. This marks the third instance this month where a federal judge in Washington has deemed Trump's actions against law firms unconstitutional. Leon even took the opportunity to explain the basics of democracy to Trump in his ruling, delivering his message with a touch of sass.